So SentinelOne has been present in the region since 2018-2019, and we have been in an exponential growth in terms of resources and acquisition of partners and customers. Also, as a company globally, we have been one of the leading cybersecurity companies, also with the largest and the fastest public IPO that happened in June of last year. And that is primarily in the space of artificial intelligence and machine learning, specifically in the XDR space. So there's a lot of avenues that has been introduced to us, and we learned a lot from post-pandemic, even right now. So post-pandemic or during the pandemic time, we were introduced into working from home. Borders have been limitless. The parameter has expanded. People were allowed to work at home and work from coffee shops. This has introduced a new dynamic for attackers to leverage out of. And for that, we actually not only have we protected the devices, but we also want to protect the identity of the individuals. And we talk about identity, we're talking about the individuals and their level of access into what they can reach out to within their network. And for that, we have made an acquisition about a year ago of a company called Ativo, within this year actually, and that integration adds up into our product portfolio, a very important component that adds up and totals into the XDR story, a very new trend that's coming up. Also within that, not only do we cover the devices and the identity, we also are part of the huge digital transformation and cloud adoption of many organizations. So not only do we need to protect the physical environment, we have to also protect their cloud presence. So that is an important aspect for us in the future. So in this particular region, as you can see today, we've been recognized for our role in the UAE in protecting the enterprise and protecting the government. So we really are going to zoom in and focus on enterprises, SMBs, involving the channel also in our growth and scale, because, you know, as much as we do, as much as we pump in resources, there's still a huge market for us that we need to capitalize on. And the name of the game, of course, is speed, whether it was speed to address the customer needs or the speed to stop the breaches and stop the impact of these breaches in the losses that they make, the monetary losses or the brand losses for them. So this is our first year participating as a standalone vendor in GITEX, and let me assure you and tell you that we are super excited for the outcome. It was tangible for us from day one. You can see that it has been a successful event. You can sense it from the traffic, you can sense it from the busyness, you can sense it from the buzz. For us, it has been extremely meaningful, not just for the brand recognition, but also for business creation, collaborating with a lot of other vendors that are on the floor, because it wasn't just a one-to-one conversation with customers, but it was also conversations with our peers into how can we collaborate into achieving an objective of prevention and protection against the latest and greatest adversary attacks.